Welcome. And do you want to know why your YouTube channel isn't growing? Today, we're going to go over 7 tips what you should not do in order to help your channel grow. Welcome to Entrepreneur's Toolbox. My name is Jonathan, and I'm here to help you find the tools to build an income online. So we're just going to dive right into these 7 tips of what not to do in order to help you grow on YouTube. So first off, the thing that I see that most people do, like number one thing, is they wait until you are ready to start. You never want to just wait until you are ready to start. Start before you're ready. Start now. Like somebody was saying the other day that really stood out. It's like, hey, none of us ever had driven a car before, or if you know how to drive a car, but we all learned how to do it. So you got to start before you're ready. I just had to get in that car, turn the key, and I had to actually start driving because, we all have to start at some point, everything we do. So some people say, I'm camera shy. I'm camera shy. I can't do this. I'm camera shy. I don't want to be on camera. But you know what? The thing is, a year ago, I was scared to death to be on camera, and I started my YouTube channel, and I've gotten better. I wasn't as good as I am, and I know I'm going to improve. I'm going to keep on getting better and leveling up and improving what I'm doing. So another one would be not good at editing. That's a huge, I'm not, so, there's plenty of resources. If you feel like you are not good at editing, there's so many things that you could do. You could do what I'm doing right now. You could do a live. I'm not editing this video right now. You can hire an editor. You could just record your video and upload the video, deliver value. You don't necessarily need an editor. Just get started. Your phone has an editing software on it. Maybe, don't anything crazy. Just make it simple and just get started. Another one is buying camera gear. I shot my first 80 videos on my YouTube channel on my cell phone. It was an old cell phone. It was dying, but I got it done. I shot it and it was done. It was done and I delivered value. And I'll tell you, some of those videos have made me a pretty good income. And I shot them on my cell phone. So you don't have to think right now I have a nicer camera because I took the money that I earned using what I had and just leveled it up and reinvested in my business. So another one would be like buying lighting. This is number one advice as far as lighting that I always give. If you don't have lights, you have a window. Yeah, just open the window and let the light hit you. You have lights. There's always lights. So absolutely, there's always a way. There's always a way, but just get started before you are ready. That is number one most important thing, 100%. And then the second thing is imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is a huge, huge thing that I see everybody feel like, I can't do this. It's, why would anybody listen to me? Why would anybody listen to what I have to say? It doesn't really, why would anybody want to know what I have to say about anything? Well, it's like, just be yourself. You just have to be yourself. You can't try and become some other creator. Don't try to be like other creators. You got to bring your own special something to the mix, your own special sauce. What I mean by that is I know that there's a lot of people that don't want to follow me or don't watch my content, and that's completely fine. I could have the same video or on the same subject as somebody else, but this other person, they're fine. That is their thing. They do it a certain way. I do it my way. And those people, some people will follow me and some people will follow them. And there's plenty of people to help that both of us could reach those audiences. So absolutely, just be yourself, be your own unique self and bring your own special sauce, you know what I'm saying? So then the next thing, and I honestly, I've been insanely guilty of this one in the past, and I've had to really buckle down and not let myself fall into this trap. And that's to be, don't be a course collector. And what do I mean by be a course collector? A course collector is somebody that's always learning, learning is great, but they never take action. They never take action on what they've learned. You have to take action on what you learned. Otherwise, it doesn't really even matter. Yeah, of course, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, you have to take action on what you have learned. So that means like you could always collecting courses, but never finishing them is another huge thing. You obviously haven't taken action on what you've learned if you haven't finished it. There's so many people that, oh man, I bought this course and it could be on YouTube. I bought this course on growing on YouTube and it didn't work. None of this worked. But did you finish it? No, then they go buy another one. They're collecting courses, but they never finished the course and then claim that the course isn't working, but they never finished it. So you can't be a course collector, and you have to finish the courses that you buy, because you could just be buying the same information over and over and over again, claiming that it doesn't work. But the real reason is because you haven't taken action. So you absolutely should take action. Not be a course collector. Do not be a course collector. So now, number four, it is committing to a schedule. I know that's a very important thing. It's committing to a schedule. I'm sure that all of us have had trouble in the past committing to a schedule. And it could be like a great way to do that is to decide how many uploads you're going to schedule and stick with it. Just decide how many you're going to do and stick with it. And what does that mean? Like, that leads right into everything else. So it's like lack of planning. That leads right into the next one, lack of planning. Let me know if you have ever lacked planning. Let me know in the comments. Just say like, yeah, I've lacked, I don't plan. Sorry. Like I sat down and I actually planned out this video. And I think that, I know what I'm going to say because I planned. So some ways that you could plan is batching videos. If you're not, like I'm doing a live right now, but if you're batching videos, you could just sit down and you could say, okay, I have 5 videos that I want to shoot right now that I have planned. I've planned them, and then I'm going to just sit down one time, record them all. Then you could basically like either edit or send it to an editor and get them all taken care of at one time. And if you are doing like a playlist series and playlists, say I have 5 videos that are part of a series, maybe all one content, maybe it's all on one subject, I could shoot them all at once and then put them in a playlist and then link them together. And now I have kind of a little mini series on a particular subject that I could take my audience through with me. So that's a really important thing. Another one is SEO. I see so many people that, you want to grow on YouTube, and they really just want to upload that video, but they don't want to take the time to do SEO, which is search engine optimization, because YouTube is a search engine first. So yeah, you got to remember, YouTube is a search engine. Repeat after me. YouTube is a search engine. Let me know what YouTube is in the comments. It's a search engine. Let me know. I know. Exactly. So YouTube is a search engine. So you need to make sure that you're doing the SEO. Otherwise, nobody's going to find it. It's just like posting a empty video. YouTube searches text. And another thing is like, I'm doing a live right now, and it's a very common mistake. If there's channels that just, they're like, I'm going to do lives nonstop, and then I'm going to get my SEO. I'm going to get my my people to follow, get my watch hours. I'm going to get all that stuff that way. But the thing is, like, if you are going to do a live, this video, for instance, I did my SEO beforehand. I created my thumbnail beforehand. Everything that I needed to do that I would have done on a video that was edited, I did it beforehand, before this live even started, before I hit that button to go live. Now, so I did the SEO for live videos first. So just take a look at all those. Those are very important things. Look, batching, creating video series, SEO, and SEO for live videos. Just think about, like, those are such simple things. It does not take much to plan and create a system. So yeah, absolutely. Those are super simple things. So if you plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So just think about that. You don't want to be somebody that is not planning. Trust me. All right. Now, on to number 6. And before that, I just like, if you're getting value, make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And all right, and let's see. Number 6 is staying consistent. I mean, and that goes into planning. We were talking about planning, but consistency. You got to stay consistent. have to stay consistent. And how do we do that? Decide how many uploads you're going to do and stick with it. Now, you don't have to be like those people that are like, oh man, I'm going to upload every single day, or I'm going to go live every single day, because, that leads to burnout, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Burnout. None of us like burnout. I don't like burnout. You don't like burnout. So let's not burn out. So yes, you got to stay consistent, and then decide how many uploads you're going to do every single month, week. So I try to commit to at least one upload every single week. That is my goal. At least one upload. That is my goal. I have time for that. And maybe you don't. Maybe you have time for one a month. Maybe you have time for one every other week. However it goes. Like, whatever you're able to do, commit to that and do everything you can to stick with it. I mean, we all have our ups and downs and our, different, different seasons of life. Maybe I have time to do 2 for a little while, and like, oh man, something's happened in life and I have to go down to 1. It's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You just continue and continue and continue. So it's like another thing that is like with staying consistent is, when I'm saying like upload videos, I mean, I don't mean just upload any videos. I mean, upload quality videos, not just quantity. I don't want just 7. I want live 7 times this week. What did you say? What value did you give? It's like, it doesn't really help if somebody just, goes live for 7 days a week talking about, their dog. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna watch somebody's life, especially if I don't know them. If I made a connection with them, maybe, and they're a brand, a personal brand that I actually connected with, maybe, but I'm not necessarily. So yeah, you want quality over quantity. I'd rather upload 1 quality video every single week than 7, trash videos. To be honest, I wouldn't want to do that. So yeah. Yeah, and also, if you're getting value out of this, make sure that you subscribe so you get notified every time that new videos go up. So absolutely. And now, okay, this is a huge one. This is why I saved it for last. So number seven. So that is connect with your community. Connect with your community. Now, there's so many different ways to connect with your community nowadays. Back just a couple of years ago, it was just so hard to just figure out. People would send out emails, ask, hey, let me know what this is, or surveys. There are so many ways to easily find out what people like, what people don't like. It's so much easier than it used to be. So how do you do it? Like, easiest way to do it, first off, is reply to all the comments. You're not going to get them right away, but I actually just started a second YouTube channel, and it took maybe 4 uploads, and then I started to see people commenting on the video, saying things that they liked about it, things that they didn't like about it, and I'll reply to them and say, oh, I'm glad that you liked it, or oh, what didn't you like about it, and they'll let me know, and and then that's a way for me to pivot and make sure that I'm on the right track, serving my audience, because I'm communicating with the community, So another great way is, this is only if you have over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Once you have 1,000 subscribers, which, if you're not there yet, you will get there. I have faith in you. You're going to get to those 1,000 subscribers. You can get the community tab, and you could do things like you put pictures or GIFs, I don't know. Or you could do polls, or you could repost your YouTube videos. Maybe you want to put a poll, ask people, what kinds of videos do you want me to make next? And then the thing about the community tab is, it doesn't just show up to your subscribers. It actually YouTube will push that tab, so people that they think are interested in your content will see it. And then you could find from people that are interested in your content, but not necessarily subscribers, and they'll let you know what they want to watch, and you could make videos based off what they told you to make. Think about that. That's pretty powerful. You don't even need to waste your time. They will tell you what they want you to make. Come on. How is that? Like, they're telling you what videos to make. Come on. So another great one is Facebook groups. And now I'm not telling you to go and just, start a Facebook group. I'm saying go find those communities that are already there. So you could create a community, or you could just go find a community that's already in the niche that you're in. Think about that. There are so many communities of people that have congregated together that are interested in the topic that you are talking about. Go there, ask questions, or just listen to the questions that people are asking. And then you could create a video. And next time that somebody asks that question, you just say, hey, I have the answer. Here is my video. And now that person is served and they can be given you've given them the answer to their question. And, if not, you do your SEO and somebody else with that question will find it. Absolutely. So, and then the last one I wanted to talk about, and this is kind of like a newer one, but I've seen so much value in this particular one, and that is Clubhouse rooms. If you don't know what Clubhouse is audio only social network. So basically it means that I could start a room, or I could just join in a room and I listen, and then I can, I raise my hand, I go up the stage. It's still in a pre-beta stage, but hey, that only lasts so long. But absolutely, I'd say Clubhouse. Look into it if you want to join Clubhouse. I know that we have an invite chain in my Facebook group if that's still going on. But yeah, Clubhouse, you can listen to what people are asking. Join the rooms where people are talking about the thing that your channel is teaching, and then listen to their questions and then go give them the answer. And then, hey, next time that you jump into one of those Clubhouse rooms, maybe you could just pretty simply just say, hey guys, I just did a video on this the other day. I have the answer. And now those people, not just those people in the Clubhouse room, but also SEO, people will find you and they will have the answer that they were looking for because you asked, or you were listening to the questions that people were asking, and you were making videos to serve and not just videos for yourself. I think that is the biggest thing that so many people make mistakes on. They just make videos for themselves when we are making videos for our audience and our community first. So absolutely. So I hope you got value out of this. If you liked this video, make sure that you subscribe and watch one of these videos next, and I will see you guys in the next one.